So today, I'm sending my mom to the airport because she's flying to China to visit my grandparents. My dad is away on a business trip and my brother is staying on campus, which means I'll have the house to myself for the next week.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Whenever I'm home alone, I find myself imagining what life might look like if I eventually moved out and lived on my own. I did rent a room for 2 years during my PhD, but that experience was quite different. I was living with my landlady, a housemate, and 2 very adorable cats. Living completely alone would probably feel very different. In Singapore, it's quite common for people to stay with their parents until they get married or until they turn 35 and become eligible to apply for public housing as a single. As for me, I honestly don't know whether I'll get married before I turn 35, but what I do know is that I'd rather build a future around what I can control than wait for a future that depends on someone who may or may not come into my life. So every now and then, when I get the house to myself, it feels like a small glimpse into what living alone might be like someday. And strangely enough, I think I enjoy it more than I expected. So it's Saturday and we are now preparing to head to the labs. For today I'll just be sitting cells and changing media, so it's gonna be a quick lab day. Then afterwards we're gonna buy lunch. Nowadays I tend to run in the morning because it's cooler in the morning, but for today I did not because I'm having cramps. Can't move very fast today. We will take things slowly today. There are also a lot of small things that I enjoy when I have the house to myself. I like waking up naturally to my body clock instead of being startled awake by the sound of a vacuum cleaner or by my parents having an argument or a heated discussion early in the morning. And on the days when I need to leave the house before everyone else, I don't have to tiptoe around worrying that I might accidentally wake someone up. I also enjoy the freedom that comes with living alone, or at least getting a glimpse of it. I can leave the house whenever I want, come home whenever I want, and not have to explain where I'm going or when I'll be back. It is a small thing, but it makes me feel a little more independent. After lab today, I'm inviting a friend over to have mala tang together at my place. It is nothing fancy, but moments like this make me realize that I really like the idea of having a space of my own someday. A place where I can invite friends over, share a meal, and create a home that feels comfortable not just for me, but for the people I care about too. Hello! I just received the last few accessories for my Mac Mini and I finally have the full setup here. I decided to invest in the Mac Mini after my laptop died suddenly and I almost lost all of my data. I decided to invest in the Mac Mini because it is cheaper than a laptop and also it is more sturdy and more powerful for video editing, and I can also use it for my PhD work. So far I'm loving the setup, I'm loving the Mac Mini. It definitely feels safer editing on it compared to my laptop. Still, I'm not sure why I'm spending so much money on video editing because I'm not even making money from it, but it's just my hobby. I really enjoy filming and making videos. I feel like at every stage of life, you are different, and when you outgrow your previous stage, you might not remember how you were like then. And when I look back at my older videos, I can see how different I am in the past as compared to now. I like the feeling of looking at my past self and seeing how much I have changed and grown. The M4 Mac Mini wasn't exactly a small purchase. It cost me around $1,300. I also got a dock with extra ports so I can easily plug in things like my SD cards and transfer photos and videos without constantly reaching for adapters. To complete the setup, I bought a HDMI switch that lets me share the same monitor between my Mac Mini and my laptop. With the press of a button, I can switch from one device to the other, so I don't need separate monitors or a complicated desk setup. It is a small upgrade, but it has also made my workplace feel much cleaner and more efficient. Setting up my desk place also got me thinking about what my future home might look like. Not in a dream house kind of way, but in the sense of creating a space that feels like mine. Right now, most of the spaces I live in are shaped by my parents' preferences, which makes sense because it's their house. But choosing my own setup, the desk, the monitor, the little things that make my workflow easier, made me realize how much I enjoy building my space around my own needs. Maybe that's why I like having the house to myself sometimes. It gives me a small glimpse into the life I'm slowly working towards. Of course, having a place of my own also means taking responsibility for it. With both my parents away for this week, I have been doing the housework and a bit of spring cleaning by myself. It's not exactly the most exciting part of adulthood, but I guess it's part of creating a home too.
So we're gonna make pancakes today. So I bought some ingredients yesterday, and then these pancakes I made them a lot during COVID period, but then after that I stopped. But today I feel like doing pancakes again, so we're gonna make them.
Sometimes I look forward to the day when I can finally have a place of my own. A space that I can decorate however I want, filled with furniture that I actually picked out, and maybe even adopt however many cats I can reasonably take care of. As someone who spends most of my time at home, the idea is strangely exciting. It is one of those things that keeps me motivated sometimes. A future that feels entirely my own. But at the same time, I think living alone scares me too. I wonder what it would be like to fall sick with nobody around to help, or to come home after a difficult day and have no one to talk to. I guess that's the funny thing about growing up. The things we look forward to are often the same things we are afraid of. Maybe the future won't look exactly the way I imagined it today, but still, I'm pretty sure we will figure it out somehow.